Welcome to the BEASTwriter Family, where social media engagement is encouraged. I am your host, Ryan Sakamoto, and today we are releasing our first BEASTwriter Family giveaway. I am happy to announce that this is going to be one of the biggest things here, so I'm going to go ahead and release the winner of the game day 49er pennant, and I will go ahead and get back to your questions. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot those over to me, guys. We'll get the ball rolling on this. Thank you, 49ers Ultimate Report from YouTube, for giving me a shout out. I appreciate the love and support, buddy. Thank you for doing that. So, yeah, I think you guys are waiting for who the winner is, right? So, how I do it is basically I put all people's names, based on comments, likes, whatever the case may be, subscriber count, and I have this generator. It pops up a name based on that, and the winner is the first winner of the BEASTwriter giveaway is Robert Watson. That's right, Robert Watson. If you're tuning in, you are today's lucky winner, and I just want to say thank you again for your love and support. Now, again, I do giveaways every Friday. So today's Friday. And if we hit our milestones, we're going to run another giveaway. But I changed my line of thinking. I think regardless, I'm going to do giveaways regardless. So we are running another giveaway next week on Family Fam Friday. So again, if you missed out on this one, this is Robert Watson's. If you want it, if not, we'll give this away to someone else, but I'm pretty sure he wants it. We are going to be giving away this Jimmy G bobblehead. I'm going to talk about Jimmy G later this evening, as well as this 49ers Rumble backpack. So again, these giveaways are still alive and kicking. Thank you for the love and support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I wouldn't be here without you guys. So I am tired. If you guys caught my workout, I am beat, out of breath. I was going to hop on. I put up on Twitter, I said 7:30, or excuse me, I said 7:45, if I remember correctly. And I was like, man, my stomach was grumbling. I said, I got to get my whey protein isolate in. So I got that. And I was like, man, I'm still hungry. This isn't going to work out. So that's what I did. I still got to drink my water. But yeah, here we are today. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about some other things. Again, if you're just tuning in, the winner for the 49er Game Day Commemorative Pendant is Robert Watson. Go ahead and hit your boy up so I can get this out to you. Shoot me your address. Or if you're in the Bay Area and you want to meet up at Levi Stadium, we can do that too. All right. Furthermore, I am still running giveaways. Not to worry. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. If you're watching on Twitter, the link is in my bio, 24/7, 365. Or if you're on Facebook, I'm going to put up the banner or the ticker right here. So just go ahead and open this up in another browser. I'm going to be running these giveaways next week. All you got to do is subscribe, share, like, comment on all the stuff. And if you're not a Niner fan, not to worry. We have fans all over, right? The BEASTwriter family is growing at a fast rate. Why? Because you have all 32 fan bases chopped into one. So that's that. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the news. I know people were asking me about Ronald Blair. I didn't really touch base on that, but here we are. Let's go ahead and talk about that, but answer your questions first and foremost. All right. So Cody Roberts, question. Can you send me a friend request so I know when you're live? I won't be able to send you a friend request, but all of my stuff is live. My Facebook profile is public. So go ahead and just type in Ryan Sakamoto. Make sure it's the right one. Or if you're on Facebook, better yet, get yourself a YouTube and subscribe to my channel, because again, that's how you'll be entered, and that's how I know that you'll be entered for these giveaways. So Cody, do yourself a favor. You're on Facebook. You can get yourself a YouTube. Go ahead and do that. But I do post my live stuff live on my Facebook profile. All right. So without further ado, thank you, Horacio, for reaching out on Twitter. He liked my workout. Again, I am tired. He had the fire emoji. I fired back with a castaway emoji or GIF, I should say. And that was a lot of fun. All right. Chin for the win from YouTube. He says, "Sup, Ryan? Long time listener. Keep up the good work, brother." Thank you so much, man. And I appreciate you. Welcome to the BEASTwriter family. We are going strong and we're not stopping. These giveaways are not stopping, guys. They're coming through. Get the word out to all your family and friends. Who else does this every single week? Exactly. Nobody. Nobody, as Jim Harbaugh would say. Okay. So, whew, lot to talk about. All right. Chin from YouTube asks, K'Wan Williams, does he resign? Whew. Well, the good news is they already signed Emmanuel Mosley. I already talked about that on another live stream. However, with that being said, I don't see them re-signing K'Wan Williams. I think they're going to go in a different direction. You guys got like Mike Hilton from the Pittsburgh Steelers, who's also a free agent. He's going to help reset the market. I just don't see that playing out. And like I said, we're just going to have to see how this one goes. But I don't see K'Wan Williams returning to San Francisco. All right. So, again, if you're just tuning in, and I'm out of breath because, like I said, I'm still recovering from my workout, guys. If you watched my Twitter video that I posted, it was nuts. One set consisted of 3 all in one, and that's one. Oh, and it's lifting heavy, mixed up with intermediate, mixed up with light. But hey, you got to sacrifice, right? If you want those gains, you got to sacrifice. So just a heads up, I know you guys are tuning in. If you're late to the game, not to worry. The winner of this game day pennant is Robert Watson. All you have to do, make sure that you reach out to me. I'm going to reach out to you. Get your information. If you don't live in the Bay, we can meet up at Levi Stadium. I don't care. Or anywhere. If you're here in the South Bay, that's fine too. And I'll go ahead and shoot you over your win, which is the game day pennant. All right. So what do you guys think? What's going on? All right. Cody Roberts from Facebook said, who's the 49ers quarterback? Well, right now it's Jimmy Garoppolo. A lot of talk has been on Ian Rappaport saying, oh, Sam Darnold's not going to be the quarterback. It's going to be Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay. So it's Jimmy Garoppolo. Or is it? Again, why isn't Fred Warner being extended yet? Someone answer that? I'm still waiting for the answer for that. All right. So again, ask me any other questions you have. I'll be sure to answer them. But we're just going to go in and talk about what's going on today. If you haven't heard the news yet, Ronald Blair was just told that he's not going to be re-signed by the San Francisco 49ers, basically making him a free agent. Right? Technically, he was released, but he was an unrestricted free agent anyways when the new league year starts. So we all know the story there. Ronald Blair had a torn ACL in 2019 on the play, I believe it against the Seattle Seahawks, if I'm not mistaken. He had a setback. How come everybody has these setbacks? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with these setbacks? Let me go ahead and just change the lighting here. Oh, here we go. And yeah, the setbacks are real, apparently. But yeah, Ronald Blair was just released. This gives Ronald Blair time to now look for a new team. Could he go back to the New York Jets and play for Robert Saleh? When I say go back, I mean reuniting with Robert Saleh, obviously. Yes. Or could he go and play for the Seattle Seahawks? Yes, he can. Tony Gerard Eddy did it. Some of these other 49ers have done it, especially along the defensive line. Seattle Seahawks love stealing 49ers defensive linemen. Pete Carroll loves to do it. Just look at his track record. He's done it. Will Tukuwafu, same thing. Ronald Blair, Tony Gerard Eddy, it could happen. All I'm saying is it could happen. All right. Let's go ahead and answer some of your questions, guys. Cody Roberts says, we ain't going to draft a quarterback. Is that a question or is that a statement? I'm not so sure. Patrick McCauley from Facebook, thank you for tuning in. Do yourself a solid and get yourself a YouTube account and subscribe to my channel so you'll be in for the weekly giveaways. He says, not a big deal. Blair was okay. I would disagree. I think Blair was awesome when healthy. In fact, I would say Ronald Blair was probably the team's best versatile defensive lineman who can play the piano along the line. and all different techniques. Whether it be the 1 technique, 0 technique, 3 technique, 4 technique, 5 technique. I mean, take a look at it and let's peel back layers of the onion to really get to the core. What happened in 2016 when he was drafted as a 5th round pick and GM Trent Baalke called him the steal of the draft? His favorite diamond in the rough. Well, he was playing what? Did you know how many reps of 225 he put up? It was over 30. One of the strongest guys in the draft. And in Chip Kelly's 34 base defense, he can play the nose tackle because he's strong as a bull. He can play the 4 technique at 3-4 defensive end, but they also converted him or tried to convert him to an outside linebacker hit him with body analysis. So he got a little thinner, got more speed on the edge, and tried him out there. So simply put, Ronald Blair can do it all. I like Ronald Blair. I thought he was a very underrated player in San Francisco. I nicknamed him Optimus Prime. He loves that name because of the multitude of things that he brings to the table from a defensive scheme standpoint. Now he's not going to be in San Francisco. One man's trash could be another man's treasure. Go to Seattle, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can see it happening. How about you? All right, Jen from YouTube says, most important players to sign if you were the Niners with the cap in mind, who would you let walk? I'd let Trent Williams walk because he's going to reset the market, bro. He's going to reset the market. In-house free agents, I'm looking at a guy like Jason Verrett. Now, how much is he going to command on the open market? That remains to be seen. I love the signing of Emmanuel Moseley. Again, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and do that and catch up on the live streams. We've talked about this all along. The breaking news that Emmanuel Moseley signed a 2-year, $10.1 million contract, a great find, great bargain rate for a player who could be a starter in DeMeco Ryans' scheme. He has proven it in the past, and especially in a deep playoff run, that he can get it done. I like Emmanuel Moseley. What do you guys think about Emmanuel Moseley? I like him. I like him a lot. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Ooh, the questions are coming through. Let me play catch up here. Flores Ultimate Report from YouTube says, who would you like at quarterback, Jimmy G or someone else? Well, who's that someone else? I like Jimmy G. Ultimately, I like Jimmy G for right now. However, if you were to get a guy like Deshaun Watson, without giving up the farm, hypothetically, yes, I would like Deshaun Watson. But in a perfect world, this ain't no perfect world, man. You're going to have to give up the farm for a Deshaun Watson, period. And he's going to have to waive his no trade clause. All right, Drew, bro. What's up, Drew? Drew is always chiming in. Drew, you are the man, bro. All right, if Lynch sticks with Jimmy as the quarterback going into the season and he gets injured again, what happens to his job? Well, he's on the hot seat already. They promoted Adam Peters. That tells you something. Just saying. And I already did a podcast on that. Again, if you want to watch that earlier podcast, just go ahead and Google search right here on the ticker. John Lynch, hot seat, BEASTwriter. Boom. Just go ahead and search that in the Google search engine. My podcast should pop up. And I'll explain exactly why he should be on the hot seat. There's a lot of different things there. Okay, let's move on. If not someone in the secondary. Oh, Patrick. Okay, I got you. All right. Florence Ultimate Report says, no, Seahawks. Blair goes to the Jets. Time will tell. Time will tell. I can see the Seahawks getting him because the Seahawks need a defensive lineman. Imagine him playing next to Jerron Reed. They already got rid of Carlos Dunlap because they couldn't afford his 2021 cap number. So he was essentially a half-year rental player, being a midseason trade coming from the Cincinnati Bengals. I did a podcast on that earlier. But they couldn't afford him. All right, Patrick McCauley says, Lynch isn't going anywhere. Jimmy has 1 more year. He gets hurt. He's done. So you're saying Jimmy's done or Lynch is done? I don't know. All right. Patrick also says, Blair was a good rotational player, but we have enough of those. Name them. If you're just naming players off a roster, name someone that's better than Blair when healthy. As a rotational player. Talk about starters. Go. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Bring it. All right. Because I would love to hear your analysis and I value your input. Everybody has an opinion, which is great. That's what the BEASTwriter family here is all about. All right. Gabriel Martinez, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to get yourself a YouTube account and subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, you won't be awarded or entered into my weekly giveaways where I give away this, like today on Family Fridays. Join the BEASTwriter family, do yourself a favor, and open a YouTube account. It's free. If you don't have YouTube TV, also get YouTube TV. It's the real deal. It's better than cable. And that's not a paid advertised post, but YouTube TV is the way to go. If you guys don't have YouTube TV, man, you still get NFL Network. You still get ESPN. That's basically all we need, right? That's all we need. That's all we do is watch sports. Okay. Lazaro Garcia from Facebook says, if the 49ers trade for Deshaun Watson, what would the trade look like? And is it worth the risk? Great question, Lazaro. I already did a podcast on that. And I'll put up on the banner for you. I will put up on the banner for you. So just go ahead and Google search this and you will be good. Making sense. Here we go. And again, get yourself a YouTube account because, again, all my Twitter and YouTube receipts hold up. You guys can see what I have to say in real time, so you don't have to be asking me these questions. You'll get notifications. You'll get the notifications. I'm telling you, YouTube is the way to go, guys, especially if you want to join the BEASTwriter family and enter for the giveaways. What do you have to lose? It's free. It's free. If you're not in it to win it, don't complain because you're not in it. All right. Making sense of Deshaun Watson, BEASTwriter, anything Google search with BEASTwriter and anything you want, just go ahead and Google search it. It will pop up. You know how we roll. On YouTube, regarding that, just Google search Richard Sherman, BEASTwriter. It will pop up. You can see all I have to say about that. Or simply, if you have a YouTube account, which I strongly suggest you get a YouTube account, Cody. If you have a Facebook account, you can get a YouTube account. Follow me, turn on the bell notifications, and then all you have to do is I made a playlist for every NFL team because I cover all 32. Go down, scroll down, and go to 49ers. It's all there for you. So that will be there. Or if you want to open your YouTube account, I'm like, man, I don't want to do it. I want to join the BEASTwriter family, which is fine. Just Google search BEASTwriter Richard Sherman. Stuff will pop up. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. And we will get, my man from Twitter, Beast, whatever I won the giveaway, go ahead and give it to Alwick Armstead. He's more deserving. Oh my God. See, I'm just saying, I'm staying quiet, man. I am staying quiet when it comes Eric Armstead. I'm just saying, hey, he's Dana Stubblefield 2.0. He might have 15, 16 sacks this year because who's coming back? Nick Bosa. Who's going to garner the attention? Nick Bosa. If there's any year for Eric Armstead to prove his worth, it would have been in the year that he had. And people thought the year that he would have would be similar to what Kerry Hyder would have. Who thought Kerry Hyder would have the season he had? Same supporting cast, same position. And for those who said, well, Eric Armstead's being double teamed. No, he's not. Look at my grading system. He's singled up more times than not. I would disagree. Hands down. Hands down. All right. Let's go ahead and YouTube it. Welcome to the BEASTwriter family. Randy C415. How you doing today, buddy? He says the best we could get from McGlinchey is a second or third round pick. Is that a question? I think, honestly, again, I wrote up a podcast on this earlier that McGlinchey, they might trade a first round pick, number 21 overall. And I already went down and talked about the analytics behind that. How when you look at 21 and you look at that draft board and realistically what's going to be there, you look at guys like Samuel Cosme out of Texas and Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama. Right tackle Mike McGlinchey is definitely better than them. Obviously, the Colts have a need for a blindside left tackle because Anthony Costanzo retired. But then you peel back another layer of the onion to really get to the core. They have one of the best offensive lines in all of football. You have Ryan Kelly from Alabama, Roll Tide Roll. Quentin Nelson, who is graded the best guard in my grading system, PFWA first team All-Pro. You have him there. You also have a guy by the name of Braden Smith, who was a 2018 second round pick, drafted, I believe, number 37 overall. So he plays right tackle. However, he's in the last year of his contract. So if you're GM Chris Ballard, you can play this two ways. it's unconventional thinking to wipe your hands clean of Braden Smith because he is a good tackle. However, he is in the last year of his contract. You also have other guys coming up in that 2018 draft class. Quentin Nelson, who I just mentioned, obviously also Darius Leonard. They're going to help reset the market at their respective positions. You can't resign them all. Why not do what GM Chris Ballard did with DeForest Buckner? Let him play out on his fifth-year option, pick up right tackle Mike McGlinchey, play him at right tackle, move on from Braden Smith, and trade him for draft capital because, again, he's on a fifth-year option, whereas Braden Smith is in the last year of his contract. You can't really resign everyone. Quentin Nelson, you can't resign Darius Leonard and so forth. And then on the blind side left tackle spot, why don't you go after Trent Williams? You have the cap to do it. Why not? I don't know. I can see it happening. Now, it's unconventional wisdom to think that because obviously Braden Smith is a solid right tackle. He's going to get paid. But, hey, you have Quentin Nelson coming up in the same draft class. You have Darius Leonard, third-round pick, coming up in the same draft class. Why not do what you did last year? Let Buckner play out his fifth-year option in that fifth-year deal because, again, he's a first-round pick. Braden Smith is only a second-round pick, so he doesn't get that option. McGlinchey does. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Got to think like the GM. Ultimately, I think GM Chris Ballard would rather play him at blindside left tackle because, again, right tackle Mike McGlinchey is best friends with Quentin Nelson. Go figure. Go figure. All right. Let's go ahead and answer your questions. Wow, we're getting a lot of questions today. I like it. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind on these questions. Where are we? All right, here we go. Willie from Facebook. Thank you, Willie, for tuning in. Make sure you get a YouTube account. If you do, hit the subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, or simply open up a new web browser and follow your boy BEASTwriter because you won't be entered for giveaways if you do. All right? If you don't, I should say. We can't afford to let him go and get no value for him. Trying to get him healthy and trade for the cap. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Very true. Very, very true. All right. Let's go. Oh, I saw. Wow. These are coming in hot. I actually missed a shish kebabs of questions. All right. Here we go. David M. From YouTube. Welcome to the BEASTwriter family, bro. Blair must be damaged goods. Why else would the 49ers release him outright? I don't know. But technically, he's an unrestricted free agent anyway. So that's what I have to say about that. I don't think he's damaged goods. I think he could return. Unfortunately, there's something wrong there, right? How come so many injured players on the Niners have setbacks? That's the term. Oh, he had a minor setback. I don't care about setbacks. Set forward, bro, not set back. All right, who's the best offensive tackle in the draft? Chin from YouTube. That answer is very simple. It's Penei Sewell from Oregon, hands down. He's going to go number 5 to the Cincinnati Bengals in my current mock draft. All right, Randy C45. How much for Emmanuel Sanders? Ooh, everyone's talking Emmanuel Sanders. I already discussed that on the live stream yesterday. Obviously, if you're new to this, the New Orleans Saints released him. I think he signed a 2-year, $24 million contract. John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan both run on record saying that it was one of the hardest decisions they had to make in letting Emmanuel Sanders walk. I could see a reunion in play, especially if they don't resign Kendrick Bourne. Now, the question remains to be seen. Will they go that route? I don't know. 49ers Ultimate Report, non-49ers question. Are the Rams a Super Bowl team? I don't see the Rams as being a Super Bowl team. I mean, their defense is good. They have the best cornerback in the game. The second best cornerback based on my grading system. The number 1 cornerback rated in my grading system was Jair Alexander out of Green Bay Packers. Again, I run grades because I have year-end voting rights with PFWA at the end of the year. So people who say, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, bro? Yes, I do. But yeah, getting back to your question, I don't see the Rams being Super Bowl contenders. They have too many holes. I do like Cam Akers. I think he was a great find in, what is it, the second round that they got him in. Great pickup. I thought the Steelers were going to go after him. They actually went in another direction. All right, Christian Gonzalez from YouTube. Welcome to the BEASTwriter family, bro. I got you. All right, he says, Beast question. What did you think about Trey Lance? Everyone's asking about the Trey Lance Pro Day. Yeah, okay. Let's pump the brakes on the Josh Allen talk. Let's just pump the brakes, okay? All gas, no brake. Well, there's all gas, some brake. It's like this. Like, whoa, calm down, pull it back a little bit. He had a good pro day, okay? I get it. But let's not compare him to Josh Allen just yet. I need to see more of a sample size than just one game. But he is a winner. All right, Patrick McCauley, DJ Jones, and Kerry Hyder, no. I'm not saying losing Blair is a win. Of course, losing Blair isn't the best, but it's not like we can't find another rotational player. Find one who can play the piano along the line and the techniques that I just pointed out. All right, Cody Roberts says, sorry, what's your YouTube again? It's right here. I don't know how else to better describe it than just go to www.youtube/BEASTwriter or just Google search BEASTwriter YouTube. It will pop up and my channel will be there. 704 bound Charlotte, Carolina Panthers fan in the house. This is my boy. Keep pounding, bro. Again, I know we have to talk about Curtis Samuel. That's the talk. I know you Panthers fans want this. You're waiting for the Beast analysis on this. Don't worry. I got you covered, bro. I am working on that tonight. I'm not going to go to sleep probably until, was it 9 o'clock right now? The Beast, all gas, bro. I'm telling you, probably around maybe 1:32 a.m. I love football. I still got to watch pro days. I got to catch up on that. I don't like missing any pro days. I got to see who was there, take my notes. I'm telling you, it's the real deal. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Willie from Facebook says, let Williams go. Pick up an inside offensive lineman in free agency. Draft a defensive back, or I wouldn't mind defensive end Kwity Paye. I don't like Kwity Paye. I would be Kwity on Paye. All right, Drew Burrows from Facebook. What's going to happen with D Ford in your opinion? And bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what's going to happen with this injury, Drew. He has a freaking clause in his contract. Is he going to pass his physical? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no freaking clue. All right, David from YouTube says, are you okay with Verrett and Mosley as starters? Or would you rather have Mosley and draft Surtain, Jr., Horn, or Farley? Either way, I don't care. That is an awesome boundary cornerback tandem. Verrett and Mosley, please give that to me. How many freaking teams out there would love to have Verrett and Mosley? Carolina Panthers would love to have that freaking duo. I mean, they got Troy Pride Jr. right there. Who? Yes, they need help in boundary cornerback play. Simple as that. The Jets can use them. You know, if Emmanuel Mosley wasn't signed. So, of course, that tandem is better. And if you take the other half, your latter half of the question, Mosley and Surtain, Mosley and Horn or Farley, sure, why not? Give them to me. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right. Do you think Ben Allen, thank you for tuning in. Ben Allen from Villa Sport. I just came back from the gym, bro. I talked to some people. They do know who you are, by the way. They were laughing because they were on the live stream. They do remember you. Also, Will remembers you. Will Pickering, my man, the GM at Villa Sport. All right. Do you think Alex Mack is still a possibility? Yes, I do. I don't know how it's going to play out, but of course. All right. So I love these Panthers questions. 704 bound Charlotte. Would you sign Leonard Floyd to my Panthers on a 1-year deal? Gosh, Leonard Floyd's one of those guys. Ryan Pace drafted him out of Georgia, hit him with body analysis, didn't like the way he was, converting speed to power off the edge. They had liked his arm length. Then he goes to the Los Angeles Rams, St. Louis Rams, LA Rams, does well there. I don't know, man. Leonard Floyd on a 1-year deal. For that defense, I would say no. For that defense and Phil Snow's defense, I would say no, because again, I think Leonard Floyd does better in a 2-point stance than he would in a 3-point stance. I like the nucleus that they have on the defensive front seven with Derek Brown, although he had a year. I said he wasn't going to be a pass rusher. You guys know what I said about that. All right. So taking it a step further, you look at edge Brian Burns, who, in my opinion, could be a top 10 edge rusher in the NFL. Very underrated. He's a guy who is going to be the guy that Nick Bosa is to the 49ers. And you need someone on the other side, because he's going to command all the attention. Well, I don't see that guy being Leonard Floyd. I think he's going to want a lot of money. Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. In fact, I would say pass on him. That's a hard pass. All right. Drew Burrows from Facebook says, if Bourne does not resign, which wide receiver in free agency makes the most sense for the 49ers? Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders is the answer. Not even a question. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. And we will get going on this. All right. 704 bounce Charlotte from YouTube, part of the BEASTwriter family. Let's go. Curtis Samuel gone. Yep. I'm telling you, man, you know how I feel about that. I think he's gone, bro. I can find his replacement in the draft. Too many wide receivers in this draft class. Yes, this is the cream of the crop. The wide receiver class is the cream of the crop, and you can find a slot wide receiver. Again, when you look at what they have Robbie Anderson there. I like Robbie Anderson a lot. They also have DJ Moore there. DJ Moore is a stud. When healthy, I would argue that DJ Moore is a top 12 wide receiver. When healthy, top 12, top 15 wide receiver. He kind of flies under the radar, but he's a 1,000-yard receiver all day, every day. Similar to Kenny Galladay. Kenny Galladay is a free agent for the Detroit Lions. I love his game too. Could the Baltimore Ravens make a play for a guy like Kenny Galladay? I'm just putting it out there because Baltimore Ravens definitely need a wide receiver. And how I transition to this, I don't know why. But again, I cover all 32. This is what I do. The Baltimore Ravens need a wide receiver. Where they're currently slated to pick at, they're not going to get one there. Right? Why not in free agency? You have some salary cap health. Go ahead and get a Kenny Galladay. Or use your trade bait because Orlando Brown Jr. thinks himself as a blindside left tackle. Trade his butt to the Chicago Bears because obviously Ryan Pace over there has Allen Robinson. And then you can swap those two because what do the Bears need? A blindside left tackle. Who do they have? Charles Leno Jr. Well, you can kind of release Charles Leno Jr., get some cap savings, and get a Pro Bowl blindside left tackle because Orlando Brown Jr. is still on a rookie deal. And the Baltimore Ravens get a wide receiver that they always wanted. If Allen Robinson was in this year's draft class, he would definitely go in the top 5 of all wide receivers on the horizontal board. Probably top 3. I'm just saying. He has a big catching radius. He's perfect for what Lamar Jackson does. And I think Allen Robinson with the Baltimore Ravens would be a perfect fit. I already did a podcast on that. Again, if you want to see that podcast, all you have to do is Google search Allen Robinson, BEASTwriter. Whatever it is you guys want, just Google search whatever topic it is, type in BEASTwriter on YouTube, and it'll show up. It'll show up. It's plain and simple as that. All right. So, Scott Davidson, what's good? What is good, Scott Davidson from YouTube? Oh my gosh, I am cramping up. Look at this. You guys can't see it pulsating, but I swear right now I'm a little dehydrated right now. And if you notice, well, hold it, it'll pop out. It means I'm dehydrated. I don't have enough potassium in me. But he says, okay, Scott Davidson, thank you for tuning in. What's good, bro? How are the Niners going after Watson, in your opinion? Or are the Niners going hard? I think right now it's kind of nah. Things are going to heat up once the draft rolls around. That's my take on that. Cody Roberts said, I looked up your YouTube and couldn't find it. Well, I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. Everyone else has found me, so I don't know what else to tell you. Can anybody help out Cody? Because it's right here. If you put it here, the URL will pop up. So I'm sorry, Cody. I don't know what else to say. Everyone has found me on Google search. You just type in my name. I pop up all the time. All right, Ben Allen. Oh, man. Yes. Okay, let's move on. Shall we? All right, we just did a mock draft tonight, and I got Keith Taylor in the 4th. Ooh, I like that. Charlotte bound. I like it. Bound Charlotte 704. Let's do it. All right. Let's go ahead and move on. Robert Watson. I hope you're having a great evening as well. You do realize you were the winner of the BEASTwriter giveaway. I hope you understand this. Robert Watson, you are the winner of this. So congratulations. It is a good day. What a coincidence that you chimed in like right now. I was hoping you would, but no, this is yours, buddy. So I don't know if you live in the South Bay. I don't know if you live near Levi Stadium, but I can definitely ship this out to you. We can work out the details later. But congratulations, Robert Watson, for being part of the BEASTwriter family and opening a YouTube account and following your boy, BEASTwriter. I am very honored to have you as part of our family. Thank you. Again, this is the real deal. I don't just say it and then not do it and not follow through. Hashtag spot the beast, hashtag spot Sakamoto. You will know that I'm not lying, and it's all on Twitter and Instagram. And now YouTube. All right. David Magone says, type in BEASTwriter, beast in caps. Or you could do that too. You can do that too. Yes, Robert, you won. I'm not. Robert's like, what? Yeah, I put you in. Everyone was entered into this algorithmic thing that I got. It's basically a computerized system. I take all the subscribers that I can see, obviously, because I can't see everyone, and all the comments that I got, and then I put it into this system. It took a while. I mean, hours. Actually, it took days, to be honest with you. And it spit out a name. And Robert Watson, you are the winner. Now, I probably will do a different format because that took forever in a day. And it shouldn't be this stressful for me on my end to do these giveaways. So I'm going to find another way to engage with you guys so you guys can run these giveaways. Obviously, subscribing to my channel. You guys are in here. So obviously, I know that you're subscribed and you flip on and turn on the bell notifications. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So you are the winner, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, I'm telling you, man, the BEASTwriter family here is only going to get stronger. You're the very first winner. I would love to meet you in person. If you live here in the South Bay, that'd be awesome once COVID opens up. I love all my family members. I call you guys family because when you're here, you're family. And we have a good thing going here, man. So thank you for tuning in, man. Obviously, I'm very honored to have you as part of the BEASTwriter family. Again, just looking at the comments here on YouTube, everyone's here, part of the BEASTwriter family. We're all thanking you because that's what it's about. John Sex says, you're relaxed after your workout. I'm really not, dude. Like, I'm on edge right now, bro. I'm telling you, it's just, if you saw my workouts, you would be in like, what the heck is this guy doing? I mean, literally, people will look at me like, is this guy, seriously, go ask anyone at Villa Sport and see the looks I get, like, what the heck is this guy doing? Like, what is he doing? I don't know. What am I doing? What am I doing? Robert, so you're in Salinas. Not to worry, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and ship this out to you. We'll work out the details on that. But yeah, thank you so much. I am very honored to have you part of the BEASTwriter family. And yeah, so I don't know if you're ever going to come out to the Bay. If you're in the Bay, we can meet up too. You know, either way, it's up to you, man. I would love to meet you in person. I would definitely love to meet you in person. So go ahead and ask me any questions you have. I am just going to put up the, oh my gosh, Colt serious about McGlinchey. Yes, we already discussed about that one, didn't we? We did. So again, not to worry, Robert Watson won this BEASTwriter giveaway. But don't worry, guys, because there's more on the way. Next Family Friday, next week, we're giving away this Jimmy G bobblehead. And I'm doing 2 prizes this time. And this 49ers Rumble backpack. So be sure to subscribe to my channel. Spread all the word to your family and friends as you stay up to date on all things Beast in real time. All right. So that'll be it for today, or tonight, I should say. It's 9:10 p.m. I am tired. I'm going to go to sleep. Just joking. I have to do my Panthers podcast. So that'll be coming up. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night. BEASTwriter out. Peace.